Hello and welcome back. In my last video I talked about how to find eigenvalues of a given matrix from the characteristics equation of the matrix A. Now today we are going to talk about how to find eigenvectors of a given matrix. So here we have the matrix. Last day we talked about the eigenvalues for this matrix. So here we have the matrix 1 3 0 minus 1. So what we are going to do, we're going to find the eigenvectors of this matrix A corresponding to the eigenvalues. So here is the step we have to follow to find the eigenvectors of the matrix A. So step 1 is you have to find the eigenvalues. So first step, find eigenvalues, find all values of A. So these are the steps you have to follow to find all eigenvectors of this matrix A. So first what we are going to do, first we find the eigenvalues of A. So for that what we have to do, we have to take determinant of A minus lambda I equals to 0. We have to do this, we have to solve this equation. This is called the characters equation. So we already talked about how to write A minus lambda I. First write the matrix 1 3 0 minus 1, then subtract minus delta from each principal entity of the principal diagonal. So 1 minus lambda, so this is another entity, so 1 minus lambda, so this have to be equals to 0. So from there what we get 1 minus lambda into minus 1 minus lambda. See, this is the value of the determinant. So from there we get 1 minus lambda and 1 plus lambda, which is equals to 0. So the roots of this equation are either 1 or minus 1. So that are the eigenvalues of the matrix A, because these are the roots of the characteristics equation of the matrix. So the eigenvalues, the first step is done. So eigenvalues, so these are all the eigenvalues of A are 1 and minus 1. Now corresponding to the eigenvalue 1 we will going to find the eigenvectors. Even also we are going to find the eigenvectors corresponding to the eigenvalue minus 1. So let's do it the steps 2. So in step 2, so first let me erase this part. So first we have to erase this part. So step 1, I think step 1 is clear. So we have find that out 1 and minus 1 are the only eigenvalues of the matrix A. Let's find the eigenvectors. So step 2, so in step 2, so first finding the eigenvector. So we have to find the eigenvector of A. Not basically there may be more than one eigenvector for the same eigenvalue. So eigenvectors, so let me write the vectors, eigenvectors of A corresponding to the eigenvalue, corresponding to the eigenvalue 1. So now because we know that if we have lambda is the eigenvalue, then we can find A into x is equals to lambda into x. So here lambda is our eigenvalue and x is our lambda eigenvector, and which is a non-zero vector. So because here we have the eigenvalue 1, so what we can write over from there, we can write A into x into 1 into x. So because we are talking about 2 by 2 matrix, A is a 2 by 2 matrix, so x is a vector in R2. If A is a 3 by 3 matrix, x will be a vector in R3. If x is a 4 by 4 matrix, x will be a vector in R4, in this way. Because A is a 2 by 2 matrix, x is a vector, so x is a vector in R2. Now we know that any vector of R2 is of the form, so this is a 2 by 1 matrix, so we can write x equals to x1 and x2. So here we can write, because this is a 2 by 1 matrix, so x is x1 and x2. So write that down. So A is over here, A is 1 3 0 minus 1 into we have the eigenvector which is x1 x2 equal to x1 x2. Now we're going to multiply this side. So after multiplication, what we get? So let's change the color of the pen. So let's do it over here. So after multiplications, we get x1 plus 3x1, and 0 into x1 is 0, so we get minus x2, and which is equals to over here we get x1 and x2. So from there, this quantity have to be equals to this quantity have to be equals to this quantity. Now from the first one, so we get x1 plus 3x1 x2 will be equals to x1. So x1 will be cancelled out. So from there we get x2 equals to 0, so x2 is 0. Now from the second one we get minus x2 equals to x2. So from there clearly we get 2x2 equals to 0. So again we get x2 equals to 0. From these two equation, the only solution is that x2 have to be equals to 0. So what about the x1? So x1 does not depend on the solution. So x1 may be any real number. So x1 does not depend on the solution. So value of x1 is arbitrary. So value of x1 can be any real number. Because we are taking x as our eigenvector, we generally do not want to take x1 is equals to 0. So from there let me write that down. So from there what we get, so first let me erase that part. So let me erase this part. From there what we get, so from this two equation, so from these two equation corresponding to the eigenvalue 1, we get the eigenvector. So what? So we have the eigenvector x. Yeah. So here we have the eigenvector x, and with entry x1 and x2, with x2 is our equals to 0 and x1 is any. X1 does not depend on the equations. We have talked about the equation previously. We have stated that equation. So x1 is any real number. Because we are talking about eigenvector, so we have a non-zero solution. So in general we do not want to take x1 is equals to 0. So x1 is a non-zero quantity, so any real number. So our eigenvectors will be any real number. So for example, x may be eigenvectors may be 1, 0, eigenvector may be 1.5, 0, eigenvector may be, so corresponding to the same eigenvalue 1, we may get infinitely many we have infinitely many eigenvectors. So for each vector we get 1, 0. So here x1 is any real number and the x2 is always equals to 0. So all the eigenvectors. So if I take the solution, so if a collection of all eigenvectors, so collection of all eigenvectors going to form a subspace, and that is why it is called the eigenspace. So we don't have to go over that direction, that was not in your syllabus, so we can forget that about that part. So what about the so you just only have to learn about what is the eigenspace. So eigenspace is going to be eigenspace. So in the eigenspace we take all the eigenvectors corresponding to the eigenvalue 1, and also we'll take the 0 vectors. So eigenspace is basically going to be all x1, 0, and x1 is any real number. In this case, for the space we need a 0 vector because each and every subspace contains the 0 vector. So x1 can be equals to 0 over here, so that we get the vector 0, 0. So this is basically came from the solution space of the equations. So solution space, I think you know about the solution space from your matrix class. The solution space for this equation, we have this previously. We have these equations, and we also have from these two equations. So this is equation 1 and this equation 2. From this equation 2, if we take the all solutions from this system of equation, we get the eigenspace, and the solution space of this system of equation is the eigenspace corresponding to the eigenvalue 1. So if you do not want to remember all the whole thing, just remember how to find the eigenvector. That's enough for your exam. But if you go to deep inside about the eigenspace, I will recommend you to learn from some books, and also you can consult me later, or we can talk about in our group discussion. Basically that's a group discussion online class. We can talk about that, about the eigenspace and eigen related concept. So if you do not want to remember all the concept, just remember how to find eigenvectors corresponding to a given eigenvalue. So let me give you another example, not because we have already not find the eigenvectors of A corresponding to the eigenvalue minus 1. So let's do it. So let's find, so let's first let me erase this part, and then we can, and we're going to find the eigenvector of A corresponding to the eigenvalue minus 1. So first let me erase this whole part. So here we go. So this is, now we can talk it's about step 3. So the eigenvectors of A corresponding to the eigenvalue minus 1. So what we know that is, we have the eigenvalue lambda, then Ax equals to lambda x. Lambda over here is minus 1, so we get A into x equals to minus 1 into x, which is minus x basically. Now we because A is a 2 by 2 matrix, so x is a vector in R2. So x is a vector in R2. So let me just take x is equal to x1 dash and x2 dash. So we are just choosing x in this form. So we have to find, basically we have to find this x, this particular value of x1 dash and x2 dash. So let me put the value of the matrix. So matrix A is 1 3 0 minus 1 into the matrix X is x1 dash x2 dash minus x, which is going to be minus x1 dash minus x2 dash, because minus x is minus, we have to multiply minus 1 to each quantity, so get minus x1 dash minus x2 dash. So after multiplication, what we get? So after multiplications, from there we get again x1 dash plus 3 x1 dash, sorry x2 dash, this will be x2 dash, and here minus x2 dash, which is equals to minus x1 dash minus x1 dash minus x2 dash. Now this quantity, the first quantity have to be equals to this quantity also have to be equals to this quantity. So from there we get two equations. So from there we get two equations. So what are that equation? So from first one we get x1 dash 3x2 dash equals to minus x1 dash. So from there what we get? We get 2x1 dash equals to minus 3x2 dash, and x1 dash equals to minus 3 by 2 x2 dash. So this is how x1 and x2 are related. Now from second we already have minus x2 dash also here, minus x2 dash also have, so we do not get any new thing over here. So here we have the relation. So x1 dash is equals to minus 3 by 2 x2 dash. So x1 dash is depend on this quantity x2 dash. So we can put the value of x2 dash. From there we will get the value of x1 dash. If I put x1 dash equals to 1, we get, so if I put x2 dash equals to 1, we get x1 dash equals to minus 3 by 2. If I put x2 dash equals to 0, x1 dash will be equals to 0. So what are the solution space? So what are the solution? The solution are the eigenvector of the matrix A. So what are the solutions? So let me erase this part and let me write that down. So here we go. So first let me, here is the whole part from there. So from there we going to have, so let me erase this part also. If you have problems, if you have difficulty, you can talk me in your online classes. Also you can talk me in by commenting in below of this YouTube, so of this YouTube video basically. So here we go. So here we have the x, the solution. So eigenvectors are eigenvectors are basically, so the all solution are the eigenvectors of the corresponding to the eigenvalue minus 1. So who are that? So it is x1 dash and x2 dash. Now put the value of x1 dash. So what we get? We get minus 3 by 2 x2 dash. So now we will take x2 dash outside. So we can write in this form. I think you know how we can write in this way. So you can see that x2 dash is where x2 dash is a real number. Because we are talking about the eigenvector, we do not want to take x2 dash equals to 0. So x2 dash is non-zero real number. So for example, so you can see that because we have a constant, here we have the vector, so all the eigenvectors basically are the linear combination of this vector. So all the eigenvectors over here, all the eigenvectors corresponding to the eigenvalue, corresponding to the eigenvalue to minus 1, eigenvalue minus 1 are the linear combinations, Why it is a linear combination? Because we have a vector and we have a real number. So are the linear combination of the vector minus 3 by 2 comma 1. So some particular eigenvectors, eigenvectors are so who are the eigenvectors? We just put the value of x2 dash. So for example, if I put x2 dash equals to 1, so put x2 dash equals to 1, we get the eigenvectors minus 3 by 2 1. If I put x2 dash equals to minus 1 or minus half, we get another eigenvector, so minus half into minus 3 by 2 1. If I put x2 dash equals to 2020, we will get 2020 to that. So I think you know that my battery charge is getting out of charge. My battery is out of charge, so I have to end this video over here. So in this way we have to find the eigenvectors of a given matrix. So in my next video we will take a more example and we will going to talk about the eigenvectors and eigenvalue, and if we have good times we will talk about the Cauchy-Hamilton theorem. So I think you will come back in my next video. So thank you for watching again.